I have an important question because you and Logan both came here.
Yeah.
And I see both of you as two different creators purely based on personality. Okay, you have...
That's an understatement.
I'm not talking about content at all. I'm just talking about, let's say, two really, really famous people.
Yeah.
Really, really important creators in their fields. One is a very humble creator. Let's say you are a very humble creator. You're always available for people. You told me that you spent 16 hours in line to help people click pictures with you. That's insane, right? And you've always been shown as someone who's like just available, loving, out there. Versus there's Logan, who is like outrageous. He's loud. He's a little cocky.
Arrogant, a little bit douchey.
He has this air about himself, right?
Yeah.
Both can be two important strategies. Which strategy works better for a creator in order to build a long-term fan following? Yeah. And I'm purely talking about strategic about it.
Which is better for fan building, being a douchebag or being Mr. Nice Guy? Honestly, the strategy that works best for the creator is whatever you are. Like, you can't fake who you are because people will see that. It won't come across authentic. You're not gonna be able to keep up that facade. So I think that's just like Logan was like a state wrestler, and that is just kind of more who he is, and so he leans into it. Obviously that's not the kind of guy I am, so I really have all the strategy in the world when it comes to making the videos and the thumbnail and that kind of stuff, but when it comes to your personality, you really just kind of have to be who you are, or it's just not going to work because you really can't keep up a facade. Like I was telling you, I've been doing this for 15 years now. I started when I was 11. I'm 26 now. Like if I was trying to put on some facade of being someone I'm not, people would know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wouldn't come across right.
Tell me, what have you sacrificed in order to reach where you are? What's your number one, like the biggest sacrifice you've made for the success you've gotten?
I gotta process that one for a minute. What sacrifices have I made to get here? I mean everything. Like literally, this is all I do. This is literally everything to me is this YouTube channel. And I mean, the amount of times my mom cried because I, wouldn't go to Christmas morning with her because I was busy grinding videos, which, I'm not that hardcore anymore. This Christmas, I'll spend it with my mom, but back in the day, and by back in the day, I mean last year and every Christmas before that, really, I wouldn't take Christmas off because I was like, Mom, this I need to be grinding. I can't, what if I take this day off and someone else is working, right? So I didn't take holidays off. I didn't do really anything. I didn't hang out with friends. I don't regret this, but I didn't do drugs or drink, at least much. I've had alcohol maybe 4 times in my life. I just obsessed over it. And I don't know. It's I literally sacrificed everything. There's a lot of things people do that are truly great, will seem absurd at the start, and you don't really know how you're going to do it, but you just kind of do it one building block at a time. Kind of like the Amazon show. While I was napping, so I was catching up on some Z's before the podcast. I showed him episode 1 of the Amazon show. What'd you think of it? We haven't talked about it yet.
We'll talk about it. It was insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm not even the person with game shows. I enjoy your videos once in a while, but I'm not the person who will watch every video.
Yeah.
I thought, how will I watch a 40 minute episode? I don't even enjoy game shows, all of that. And I was hooked. Yeah. It's so grand. It's so good. I was telling a team, guess what do you think was the best thing about the show? What do you think I would like?
You probably liked the contestants, right? The character building.
Yeah, that was one, because I was hooked. I wanted somebody to win, but that fucker turned out to be a rat. So I don't want to, there's this one guy in episode 1 where I was cheering for him. I thought he's the one who's going to hold the team together, and he turned out to be the rat, and he ended up taking the money. And I was so sad. I was like, fuck him. No. Yeah. But the best thing which I liked was the way you eliminate people.
Oh
shit!
When we dropped him.
Oh shit! That is so good. That is. I should not say this, but there's a little bit of sadistic value to it.
Well, it's
You
so-
feel so good about it.
So much for watching this episode till the end. Please let us know in the comments, what did you like about this episode and what you didn't? What are the other topics and guests who you want to see on the episode on this podcast so that we can get them for you and provide you all the value and insights that we're already doing for you. Please comment and let us know. Also, send this episode to at least one person whose life's gonna change after watching this episode and understanding this conversation. And don't forget to subscribe this channel, because the more you subscribe, the more we grow, the better and the bigger the guests we get, just like this episode. I'll see you next time. Until then, keep figuring out.